For those who have not seen me in a long time, I'm the youngest granddaughter, and I just turned 18 and I'm going into my freshman year in college. For the past 2 years, my family has had the joy of living with Lola. During these 2 years, I got to know her on a deeper level. We talked about a lot of things, and one of those things was that we agreed that Izzy was the messiest person in the family and isn't able to put away her clothes. I believe Lola's exact words were, "You can't even walk around her room because there's so much cat litter," which is a mess. It's like Nevertheless, Lola was one of the most selfless people I had ever known. Whenever we were making decisions, she would always ask Izzy what Izzy and I wanted instead of voicing what she preferred. She always made sure that we had what we need and wanted. If Lola and I were sitting in silence, she would always fill the space by asking, "Why don't you have a boyfriend?" Maybe he's like, "Lola." I would laugh it off because I could feel her just waiting for me to respond. So naturally, I would just switch the conversation to something about food. Food definitely brought Lola and I together, and I'm so grateful for that. Some of our favorites were the popcorn chicken and boba from Mr. Green Bubble, a poke bowl from Poke House, a churro waffle from Mince and Honey, and last but not least, the chicken crumble from Sweet Maple. Lola always was in agreement to get food, which is one of my fondest memories of her. When I found out the news of Lola's passing, I was across the world in Spain. My friends and I were getting ready to explore the small beach town of Javea when my mom called me with the horrible news. Previously, when my family and I would travel somewhere, we made sure to send a postcard to Lola and Lolo. So, in honor of Lola not being able to read the postcard I was going to send her, I wanted to share it with you all. Dear Lola, I hope everything is well. Right now we're in Valencia enjoying the oranges here, and I want you to know that I'm thinking of you every single day. Praying that I get to see you when I get back. You're so strong. When I get back, let's go to Sweet Maple. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you again. Love, Lanta. Lola, there was no one like you, and I'm not sure how we're going to fill the space that you shared with us, but I'm certain that we'll feel your presence everywhere we go. I'll miss you endlessly. I love you so much. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Izzy. I keep turning around. I'm Rosario's eldest granddaughter. I'm going to be a sophomore this fall at Northeastern University in Boston. I actually arrived early this morning at 2 a.m. from Boston on a flight because I'm currently taking summer classes. Also, I just wanted to say thank you all for being here. Seeing so many faces really reminds us that how many lives Lola touched and that she was just so loved. Lola was one of my favorite people in the world. We always called each other our best friend. And yes, there's video evidence, so sorry Mom and Linda. I think I got that title. As she got older and moved in with our family 2 years ago, I wanted to make sure she always felt seen, heard, and loved. And looking back, I realized she was doing the exact same thing for me. One of my favorite traditions with Lola was getting our nails done together before every big event, like school dances, holidays, graduations, and most recently when I left for college. Afterwards, we'd always get lunch, and it was usually tacos from El Gruyense in Redwood City. But looking back, it wasn't really about the nails. It was about spending uninterrupted time with Lola, and it also helped that she always paid for it. Lola loved to travel. It's one of the many things that I admire most about her. While I was studying abroad in the fall in Prague, I'd tell her about the next country I was visiting for that weekend, and almost every time she'd say, "Oh, I've been there." And I was truly amazed. She inspired my own love for traveling, and I hope one day I'll get to see the world with the same curiosity and appreciation that she did. One thing Lola never forgot to ask, same as Mantha, was about my love life. Just like she always asked Mantha, she would say, "How are the boys?" And I'd always laugh and would tell her, "Lola, when I get a boyfriend, you'll be the first to know." And well, last week, no, I didn't get a boyfriend, but I went on a date. And all week, I've caught myself wishing I could call her and tell her all about it. She would have loved hearing about it, and I know she would have asked 100 questions, wanting to know everything. I never got to make that phone call, but somehow I think she already knows. Lola, thank you for being the best Lola anyone could ever ask for. Thank you for showing me kindness, generosity, patience, and unconditional love. Thank you for making every ordinary day feel special simply because I got to spend it with you. Thank you for every morning goodbye before school, every family dinner, every nail appointment, and every long text message, every travel story, and every prayer you ever said for me. I miss you more than words can ever express, but I know you'll always be with me. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being my best friend. I love you so much. Thank you.
Okay, this is going to be hard. For those of you who knew my mama, she was brilliant. She had a brilliant mind with an even bigger heart. Born in Los Baños, Laguna, Philippines, she was second of 4 kids. She grew up during the Japanese occupation, and even as a young girl, she worked hard to help provide for her family through their small restaurant and sari-sari store. That work ethic never left her. She was a meticulous student too. She earned her degree in chemistry at the UP Los Baños back when that wasn't the path most women took. She met Papa while visiting her sister in Agoo Olonion at a square dance during the holiday season. That was the night and was the start of a 65-year romance full of love, travel, eating, joking around. Mama was always the butt of Papa's jokes, but she knew she loved him anyway. If you spent any time with her, it wasn't hard to see why everyone loved her so much. She was a generous and kind soul and happiest surrounded by her family catching up on the latest chismes gossip. She was also extremely analytical and meticulous in everything she did. She spent her career researching slow-release drug delivery and work that helped develop the Nicoderm and Dramamine patches, technology that people use today. And that same sharp mind showed in different occasions, whether she was watching the stock market or quietly hustling people out of their money in Begwa, Orcosoy Dos, and Mahjong. You underestimated my mama at your own financial risk. She lived life with curiosity, and as the girl said, she loved to travel with Papa and their dear friends. To this day, my girls still love hearing the stories, looking at the albums of their travels. Mama had a real zest for life, but it was her faith that carried her most. In case you didn't know, she was diagnosed with cancer. She went into the hospital on June 13th, and just a few days later, a biopsy came that showed an aggressive lymphoma. She didn't show a single sign of fear. She told the doctors, the priest, her friends, and her family that she was happy, genuinely happy with the beautiful life she lived with Dad for 65 years and her small family of me, Anthony, Busy Sam, and their granddog Mo. She said whatever was the will of God, she was ready. We are blessed to have had her for 94 years, almost 95 years, and to have watched her and Papa build their loving marriage together. The apple of their eye were Izzy and Sam. She adored them without reservation. Oh, and Mo as well. Mama passed just one day before what would have been Papa's 2nd anniversary. She had a plan. just hours after Izzy left for Boston. And I have to believe it wasn't a coincidence. It was her plan. Papa honestly was probably impatient, telling her, hurry up, so he wouldn't have to spend another anniversary without her. They were an amazing couple, and I only hope and pray to have a marriage like theirs. Ace, are you listening? I don't know where he is.
He's behind you.
I know she's watching all of us today, smiling, probably fussing that I underestimated how many people will come, and so the food, she's probably pissed off. But that's okay, because she's back with my dad. My dad's probably having his gin and tonic, and right next to her, my mom, her Chardonnay, and they're sharing it together. We rest in peace, Mama. We love you so much. We thank you for all the years that you had with us. Thank you very much for coming.